Live to LaMonica Peters, who is on the southbound lanes of the viaduct, where it looks like you've got families out there. There's cars parked off to the side. LaMonica, how's it going?
It is going well, better than expected. It's turned into a party out here. We've been here for about the last 15 minutes, and I found this group of young ladies who have been partying, celebrating. When the cars go by, they're clapping, and I just want to know, what made you guys come out here tonight?
We drive here all the time. We love this. This is our favorite view in Seattle. We just love it, and we're really sad to see it go. But this was really fun. I know. It means so much to the city, and people drive it every single day, and there's no view like it. It's beautiful, and I wish they could make it into like a Highline or something with artists and stores and things like that. But it's gonna really be sad when it's not here anymore. Yeah. I mean, the Seattle commute sucks already. Why? This is the only good thing we have. We got a nice view, and that's taking it away.
So are you guys making plans during this 3-week closure to sort of get around the city at all? Are you worried about that at all?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we just learned that there's no exits in downtown Seattle, which is crazy. I mean, like, we're already facing a really bad congestion problem, and this is great for that.
All right, but in the meantime, you're out here celebrating.
Yes, yeah, out here celebrating. It's like a love letter to Seattle. We're gonna miss you.
All right, well, there you have it, a love letter to the viaduct. And there are still a lot of cars out here. I'm looking at the northbound right now, 99, and there are hundreds of cars there. It's actually pretty backed up. So there's a party going on out here. People are sad to see it go, but it may be a while before this viaduct is actually cleared out. Jamie, Matt?
So LaMonica, let's ask you about that. Like, what have you seen out there? You were at the Columbia Street on-ramp, and we know they shut that down, but what else are crews doing?
Well, as you can see, people are just still honking their horns and jumping up and down and just having a really good time. People are sitting in their cars and just trying to enjoy this final moment. It's a pretty big deal to a lot of people out here. I talked to one woman who told me that she got her driver's license on the viaduct. She took her test and drove over this viaduct, so it's very sentimental to her. So I think people are just here, just remembering the beautiful view and just sort of, you know, happy and sad about it leaving.
LaMonica, have you seen any WSDOT crews out there, any state troopers, Seattle police, anybody out there trying to gain control of this situation, get people off the viaduct?
Honestly, no, I haven't. I think that they are understanding of what's happening tonight, and I haven't seen them. I'm not saying they're not here, but I haven't seen them. All I've seen is people having a good time, just sort of enjoying the moment, and you know, they're just here to have a good time.
LaMonica, do you have any indication when this could wrap up? And what did you see there at Columbia Street at the on-ramp earlier tonight to indicate how work may be going throughout the night?
Well, I have no idea when this may wrap up, but when I was on Columbia Street at the ramp, there were still dozens of people just standing around taking pictures. They were heading up the ramp. You know, it's closed off, and there are no crews around stopping them. So, again, it's just sort of a big celebratory mood, and everybody's happy, but at the same time, they're sad to see the viaduct go.
Can you see how long the line of cars is there on the southbound lanes in the lower deck? Like, how far back does it go?
Well, honestly, there's like a gap. There is a little, maybe about a half a mile of space, but I can see the light. So there are cars still headed this way, but not nearly as many on the northbound side. That side, I can just see bumper-to-bumper traffic. I'm not sure why it's backed up that way, but here on the southbound viaduct on the 99, it's just a slow moving kind of traffic lane going here.
LaMonica, I know you've been reporting for a long time. Have you seen anything like this before?
I have not, and honestly, I'm enjoying it too. I didn't think that this would be happening right now, but it's actually pretty cool to see people just having a good time, remembering, you know, things that have happened here in their youth, and it's just something I've never seen before, and I don't think anybody here tonight will ever forget it.
Well, it's gone to the dogs. I think that was the second dog that I saw tonight in your live shot just run behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, LaMonica, I feel like you took us there. What else have people been saying tonight about the final night, the final moments to drive on the viaduct?
Well, I think people are just expressing how much they love it. I didn't know that people could love a viaduct as much as they do. You can see the cars still rolling by. They're hanging out of their windows, hanging out of the top of their car, and they're running and walking their dogs, and people are just kind of hanging out. It's just kind of a chill mood, and you know, people are just reminiscing and enjoying the moment. They're sad to see it go, and I'm sad to see it go too.
We all are, LaMonica, but it's not just about this piece of concrete, right? It's not about the viaduct itself, but the beautiful views that we see every time we drive through. What are people saying about those views and what they're going to miss?
Well, they're just going to miss what they're calling one of the most beautiful sights in downtown Seattle. You know, when you come through here at night, it's well lit. You can see the colors. You can see the Ferris wheel. So it is very picturesque. And I think that is something that people are talking about, something that they're going to miss, something that they love, something that they think makes the city unique. And it's no longer going to be here. So they're just trying to enjoy it as much as they can on this final night.
And LaMonica, once again, as we watch the party, you were reporting tonight on what is coming. 3 weeks from now, crews believe they'll have the new viaduct tunnel ready. What do drivers need to know about that? I mean, we know it's going to be bad for the next 3 weeks. We've got to find other ways to get through town. But as far as hooking up new on-ramps to the new tunnel, what do people and drivers who need to navigate the city need to know about the new 99 tunnel that will open in 3 weeks?
Well, initially, all of the exits won't be open immediately, so they're going to have to use the side streets. The main streets will be, the main entrances and exits will be near Seattle Center and the Space Needle on the north, and on the south, it'll be near the stadium. So they just need to remember that once you get into the tunnel, you won't be able to get off on any other exits except for those main ones. I think it's going to take about a week for all of the entrances and exits to be open, but again, in the meantime, they just need to know that once they go in, they won't be able to come out unless they're on the far north or the far south of the 2-mile tunnel.
All right, LaMonica, we appreciate that report. Thanks so much for being live out there for us tonight and really taking us to the scenes. We feel like we can experience it along with you and everyone else out there too.
Savoring the final moments of the viaduct, LaMonica Peters live, and we will be right back.